Meet Paul Meadows. He is the music pastor at Evangel World Prayer Center. Paul has a heart for ministry and would like to invite you to share in his vision for 2016 today. There are 3 things that are very important to him, and the goal today is to get you to become part of this vision. The first thing he wants to see unfold is growth. We are aiming to increase the choir by at least 20 in this coming year. We will expand the band and orchestra by holding auditions and recruiting on a weekly basis. Not only looking for talent, but also seeking out volunteers that have a heart of worship and a heart to serve. In order to grow and expand, we will have 2 open houses this year, one on February 22nd and again on September 12th. It will be during this time that we will show what we do, why we do it, and expose our vision on where we want to go. We know not everyone is interested in full-time commitments to these ministries, so we decided to create something extra that we'd like to call jump-in events. This will enable people in the church to jump in and interact in different ministries like acting, seasonal productions, and special events without feeling the pressure of full-time commitment. This will also allow them to get to know people and perhaps be the beginning of many new relationships. We will also be developing something called life groups to help in growing all ministries in personal ways. We will be starting a dance team. This will be open to both adults and youth. The plans for this group will be to help grow our music ministry, because it is not just about the singing, but unified total worship as a body. A dance team will help create this atmosphere. We will tap into this during worship and during special presentations. We are growing. This year, we plan to start songwriting as a team to create original songs that could reach many. We are also in the process of creating a studio. This studio will offer many services, not only to media and to other ministries, but it is with this very tool that we will be able to produce a CD and hopefully unveil it at CGIA this year. Growth is contagious. We are excited to see the PAM competition grow and expand, not only in leadership, but also by bringing in a whole new division for the Latin community. With PAM, we want to have a leadership of 12 that reaches more than just our local group at Evangel. We are ready for growth. Are you? The second thing that Paul wants to see unfold is stability. This will be accomplished only by maintaining our growth that we already have and will have in months to come. This will be supported with weekly practices and staying involved in our services. We will have weekly meetings with everyone and monthly meetings with leadership that are involved in these ministries. We will also have bi-weekly choir specials to inspire the congregation and to interest new people to join. Stability is foundational. By having leadership inside of CGIA, we expect great things to be birthed this year. By practicing commitment and a servant's heart, we will continue to help with the rock and literally reach our city. We will also be reaching out through social media and constantly reinforcing our goals by following through with plans already in play, along with new planning and replanning. The last thing Paul is ready to see unfold this year is community. We already feel that we have a great start to this, not only with the community in our own church, but also within our extension churches, within our city, and within CGIA. But we want more. We have the vision, we have the desire, and we have the resources. Now we need the drive and change within each of us as a body of Christ. If we could see that community is so much more than a house and get that sense of community within ourselves, growth and stability would just come naturally. There are so many outlets to plug into to create and expand the spirit of community, and these are just a few ways to do that. We introduce life groups. It is a dialogue that has nothing to do with music. It is a ministry and service-oriented group that reaches to everyone on a much more personal level. We hope to be able to connect as brothers and sisters and move forward with Christ-like minds. We also want to continue to reach out to our extension churches, but with more depth, to include them more and to be able to serve them as well through our gifts. We desire to form an identity that says, we are here to help and be involved with you because you are family. We want to provide resources, training, and help so they don't feel alone. We want to pour ourselves into the outreach to our city. We want to do a concert outside of the church. We want to minister through music and drama skits. We want to be the ones to bridge the gap between church and city. With CGIA, we want to tighten and strengthen the community so we can be a help to their leadership as well. We are all on the same team, and to prove that, we want to show the CGIA churches that we are here for them and want to include them as much as possible. The E-Bean Cafe and greeters are so important to our church. Do you realize they are the first face of Evangel? This ministry is our heart because it is an impression of who we are and who lives inside of us. We want it to represent us as a church that has a heart of worship. Would you share in this vision with Paul? Will you pray and work towards these concrete goals of growth, stability, and community? Change is coming in 2016. Will you be a part of it?